In a match that martial arts enthusiasts never thought they'd see, Jean-Claude Van Damme, the muscles from Brussels, faced off against the Chinese whirlwind, Max Zhang. This clash was not just a battle of punches and kicks, but a meeting of two distinct martial arts philosophies, each embodied by its champion. The arena buzzed with anticipation as Van Damme stepped into the spotlight, his trademark splits and precision kicks on full display during the warm-up. A living legend, Van Damme's career had been forged in the fires of 1980s action films, where his ballet-like agility and devastating power captivated audiences worldwide. Across from him stood Max Zhang, known as Zhang in his native China, a newer star who had carved a niche in martial arts cinema with his lightning-fast techniques and modern interpretations of traditional Chinese martial arts. Both men brought their unique strengths and vulnerabilities to this epic showdown. Van Damme's strengths were evident from the outset. His kicks, refined through years of karate and kickboxing, were like thunderclaps, both powerful and precise. At 63, his conditioning remained impressive, a testament to decades of disciplined training. He wielded not just physical prowess but a fighter's intuition honed by real-world kickboxing bouts and cinematic battles alike. Van Damme also had a psychological edge. His showmanship and charisma drew energy from the crowd, creating an electric atmosphere that seemed to amplify his performance. However, age comes for all, and Van Damme was no exception. Though still agile, he lacked the explosive speed of his prime. Prolonged exchanges were a potential vulnerability, as his stamina, while admirable for his years, couldn't match that of younger opponents. Moreover, his reliance on high kicks left him exposed to low strikes and takedowns, a gap a skilled opponent could exploit. In contrast, Max Zhang was a study in speed and precision. A disciple of wushu, his movements were fluid, almost poetic, blending traditional Chinese techniques with a modern edge. His reflexes were razor-sharp, allowing him to counter strikes with uncanny accuracy. Zhang's adaptability made him a dangerous opponent. He could seamlessly switch between aggressive offense and defensive evasion, keeping foes guessing. His footwork, honed through years of competition and cinematic choreography, gave him an edge in controlling the pace and space of the fight. But Zhang was not without his weaknesses. While his style emphasized speed, it sometimes sacrificed raw power. Against someone like Van Damme, who could turn a single well-placed strike into a knockout, Zhang's lighter hits risked being insufficient. Additionally, his reliance on flashy techniques could be a double-edged sword, potentially leaving him open if miscalculated. The opening bell set the stage for a chess match of styles. Van Damme opened with a flurry of probing kicks, testing Zhang's defenses. Zhang responded with measured counters, his quick hands darting in and out like vipers. The crowd roared as the fighters exchanged techniques, each showcasing their martial arts pedigree. As the rounds progressed, Van Damme's power began to tell. A spinning heel kick grazed Zhang's shoulder, narrowly missing a decisive blow. Yet, Zhang's speed and agility allowed him to avoid the worst of Van Damme's onslaught, landing precise strikes to wear down his opponent. The balance of power shifted constantly, with Van Damme pressing forward like a force of nature while Zhang darted around him, seeking openings. In the final round, the tide turned dramatically. Van Damme unleashed a devastating roundhouse kick, catching Zhang off guard and sending him to the mat. While Zhang recovered quickly, it was clear the blow had shaken him. Sensing an opportunity, Van Damme pressed the attack, forcing Zhang to retreat and defend. The younger fighter mounted a spirited counteroffensive, but Van Damme's experience and resilience proved too much. In the end, Van Damme emerged victorious, his hand raised in triumph. His win was not merely a result of physicality but of strategy and heart. He capitalized on Zhang's tendency to overextend, exploiting openings with well-timed strikes. The knockout blow was a testament to Van Damme's enduring power and ability to adapt, even against a faster opponent. While Zhang showcased incredible skill and promise, the fight underscored the value of experience and grit. Van Damme's ability to weather Zhang's attacks and seize the moment reflected the wisdom of a seasoned warrior. It was a victory for the old guard, proving that while youth and speed are formidable, they cannot easily overcome the timeless combination of power, precision, and resilience. As the crowd erupted in applause, both fighters embraced, acknowledging each other's strengths. This showdown wasn't just a fight, it was a celebration of martial arts, a bridge between generations, styles, and cultures. In the end, the real winner was the sport itself, forever enriched by this unforgettable clash.